Alright, we're finally in 8.2, we're finally in Old God territory, and we're in mid-patch of the expansion. Today's question, to start off with the 8.2 topics, deals with the elusive and the sketchy Black Dragon Prince known as Wrathion, because we can never have Old God themes without the Black Dragons coming around. Now, I've talked a bit about this before in my video on what might be brought up, or maybe what 8.3 or 8.2.5 will be about, but I'm making a long, more dedicated video of one of the specific topics of that video. So, without further ado, what is Wrathion planning, and what is he doing? And this has been a question that's been on my mind since WoD, and we're finally getting some answers to that. So, for those who aren't aware of who Wrathion is, Wrathion, he makes his initial debut in Cataclysm, where you save his egg, I think it is, in the Badlands, and it ends up in Ravenhold, where he practically assumes control of the operation once he hatches. From there, he sets in motion plans to raise the Alliance above the Horde, unite Azeroth under one banner, and prepare the world for an invasion of the Burning Legion, something which he causes when he helps open the way to alternate Draenor. Then he goes quiet. He was on Draenor, but he never appears to us. He never speaks to anyone besides Admiral Taylor and his garrison, and he never does anything. But that's just, how WoD was. But as of recent, as of Legion and 8.0, we got glimpses of not him, but his agents, who are centered in about literally every corner of Azeroth, watching anything and everything. You can find them in Blackrock Mountain, Nazjatar, High Mountain, and probably many more places we don't even know about yet. Now, we might not see the Black Prince, but from his agents, we know what he might be planning and doing. When you get an item, a scale, from an island expedition, you can turn it in to one of his agents, and that agent has some pretty revealing dialogue. They say, "Hello, I was told to expect you. Kindly hand over the scale. We will, of course, compensate you. First, as compensation, in information. Have you heard of the Dragon Isles? Few have, and fewer have been there. We have not found others in the Master's kin forthcoming in information. Should you uncover anything further in your travels, we will be awaiting a visit with payment in kind. And secondly, in the Azerite you are seeking, here a hefty sum for your troubles." From this, we learn what Wrathion has been doing since WoD. He is searching for the Dragon Isles, a mythical land shrouded in mystery and little information outside of concept art from vanilla. I've talked about the Dragon Isles a great deal before, and even now, months after those videos were posted, we don't know jack. We don't know anything about the Dragon Isles, why Wrathion would want to go there, and where they are to begin with. One thing is certain, though. The dragon aspects, so Kalik, Alexstrasza, and Azdormu, the ones that are left, they know where they are. As of 8.2, the Dragonflights are preparing to play a big role in healing the planet, meaning they will be in the spotlight. And if they're in the spotlight, Wrathion will be in the spotlight, and if he is in the spotlight, the Dragon Isles will most likely be in the spotlight as well. Now, potential spoilers for the end of 8.2, but if N'Zoth does break free, and I mean completely break free, there might be something on the Dragon Isles, maybe a failsafe or some sort of hidden power that can be used to stop him. Maybe he's planning to use whatever it is on the Isles to save Azeroth, because clearly the factions are too busy fighting a war again to do it themselves. But speaking of the Blood War, if you look back on Wrathion's character, his Pandaria arc, for more specifically, that was about bringing the war to an end and to unite the two factions through conquest so they may face a bigger, more dangerous threat. There has been lots of talk since the start of BFA about the unification of the Alliance and Horde, and while that itself is a topic that deserves its own video, it's safe to assume that if Wrathion were to get involved with the war, he'd want one of the factions to come out on top, and that would most likely be the Alliance, just like he tried to do in Mists of Pandaria, and he would probably set down the cards for them to do it. But it begs the question of why. Why would he do any of it? Why would he go to the Dragon Isles? Why would he want to unite the factions again? Why? The Burning Legion's gone. Why? Does he want to fight the Void now? Truthfully, we don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, and I would love to hear about it, as well as all questions, comments, and concerns regarding this video, WoW, or its lore in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.